Did you know that 77% of people experience physical symptoms caused by stress, yet most of us are reaching for all the wrong foods when anxiety hits? That bag of chips or pint of ice cream might feel comforting in the moment, but it's actually making your stress worse. What if I told you there are 5 specific foods that can naturally lower your cortisol levels, boost your mood, and help your body fight stress from the inside out? These aren't expensive superfoods or hard-to-find ingredients. They're probably sitting in your kitchen right now, and the science behind why they work will blow your mind. Hello everyone, welcome to Health Action. Today, we're talking about something we all experience from time to time. Stress. You know those days, right? Everything's humming along, then ding. That unexpected email lands, or maybe life just feels a bit more hectic than usual. When stress hits, our first instinct often isn't for a crisp celery stick, is it? More often, our bodies and brains start whispering sweet nothings about ice cream, a bag of chips, or perhaps a comforting slice of cake. And let's be honest, it's easy to give in. Your day is chugging along just fine. And then you receive that email, or maybe you're in a particularly busy season of life, and your daily stress levels are higher than normal. One way you may choose to soothe your stress, with a snack or maybe takeout. Let's be real though. You're probably not reaching for a nice plate of baby carrots and red pepper strips. Your body and brain might be asking for foods higher in sugar and or fat. Ice cream, chips, cheese curls, candy. While comfort foods may help with stress in the short term, longer term the effects don't last and can lead to weight gain and poor health. Melina Jampolis, Maryland, physician nutrition specialist and host of the podcast Practically Healthy by Dr. Melina tells livestrong.com. Stress coping strategies go beyond food, of course. Give a friend a call, take a break, spend 5 minutes outside. But you will need to eat. There are certain nutrients that will nourish a stressed out body. Focus on nutrient-dense foods rich in healthy fats, especially omega-3 fatty acids, along with lean protein, B vitamins, and magnesium-rich foods to better manage chronic stress, says Dr. Jampolis. Here's a closer look at the foods that help fight stress when your day dips into overwhelming territory. 1. Reach for high-fiber foods. When stress kicks in, many of us automatically reach for foods rich in carbohydrates. Think about it. A warm slice of toast, a comforting bowl of pasta, or yes, even a bag of cookies. And that's perfectly normal. There's no shame about diving into a comfort food in a stressful moment. However, there's a smarter, kinder way to support your mood and help your body manage stress, and that's by choosing high-fiber foods. Dr. Jampolis explains that high-fiber foods are like slow-release energy packets for your body. They help prevent those rapid ups and downs in your blood sugar. When your blood sugar spikes quickly and then crashes, it can actually make you feel more stressed, irritable, and even increase levels of cortisol, our primary stress hormone. We want a smooth, steady flow of energy, not a blood sugar roller coaster that leaves you feeling even more frazzled. So, what are these amazing fiber-rich foods that can help balance your blood sugar and calm your system? Fruits. Think crisp apples, juicy berries, or a ripe pear. They're naturally sweet and packed with fiber. Vegetables. Almost all vegetables are fantastic sources of fiber. From crunchy carrots to leafy greens, they're loaded with nutrients. Beans and lentils, these are true powerhouse legumes. Think about adding black beans to a chili, lentils to a soup, or chickpeas to a salad. They're incredibly versatile and filling. Whole grains. Opt for hearty options like oatmeal for breakfast, brown rice with your dinner, or choose whole wheat bread and pasta over their refined counterparts. Bulgur is another excellent, easy-to-cook whole grain. Now, this doesn't mean you have to suddenly start chomping on Brussels sprouts if they're not your favorite. The key is to think about clever swaps you can make for the comfort foods you're craving. For instance, if you're longing for that creamy comfort of mashed potatoes, try making mashed sweet potatoes instead. And here's a super tip from Dr. Jampolis. Keep the skin on the sweet potatoes for an added fiber boost. You can also sprinkle on some cinnamon for a lovely sweet kick. Cinnamon isn't just for flavor. It contains beneficial polyphenols, which are compounds known for their anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Research, like an August 2020 study in Nutrients, has even linked polyphenols to better psychological well-being in adults. So, you're not just satisfying a craving, you're nourishing your body and mind. 2. Magnesium-rich eats. Now, let's talk about magnesium. This is truly an impressive nutrient. It's involved in over 300 different reactions in your body. That's a lot of work. Everything from muscle and nerve function to blood sugar control and blood pressure regulation relies on this vital mineral, and one of its key roles, it acts as a stress regulator. Magnesium helps calm the nervous system, supports healthy sleep, and can even help reduce feelings of anxiety. But here's the catch, and it's an important one. Stress actually depletes your magnesium levels. It's a bit of a vicious cycle, isn't it? When you're stressed, your body uses up more magnesium, which then makes you even more susceptible to the effects of stress. Unfortunately, about half of us aren't getting enough magnesium from our daily diet. The National Institutes of Health, NIH, recommends that adults aim for about 310 to 420 milligrams per day, depending on age and gender. This shortfall can leave our bodies less equipped to handle the demands of daily life, especially when stress comes knocking. So, when you're feeling stressed, actively choosing foods rich in magnesium is absolutely critical for supporting a healthy stress response. It's like giving your body the tools it needs to better cope. Think of these foods as your internal peacekeepers. Some wonderful sources of magnesium include seeds, like pumpkin seeds and chia seeds. These are tiny powerhouses you can sprinkle on salads, yogurt, or oatmeal. Nuts, almonds, cashews, and peanuts are fantastic. Grab a small handful for a satisfying and calming snack. Leafy greens. Cooked spinach is a fantastic option. A simple side of steamed spinach can add a significant boost. Legumes, black beans, and edamame, those delicious green soy pods, are not just great sources of plant-based protein, but also provide a good amount of magnesium. Soy milk, a simple swap in your morning coffee or cereal, can contribute to your daily intake. Keep some of these on hand for easy snacking or incorporate them into your meals. Making magnesium-rich foods a regular part of your diet can truly help your body stay resilient even when life gets a bit overwhelming. 3. Salmon. If you've had a really tough, high-stress day, your first thought might be to pick up the phone and order something greasy, melty, or super cheesy. The tempting call of classic comfort food. It's a natural instinct when you're feeling frazzled, but instead, try to steer towards a more Mediterranean-inspired meal, like salmon. Why? Because it's a fantastic anti-inflammatory food, and it can truly help calm your mind and body. Dr. Jampoulos explains that when we're stressed, our bodies can sometimes experience an increase in inflammation. This inflammation isn't just about achy joints. It can actually reduce a crucial brain chemical called BDNF, brain-derived neurotrophic factor. BDNF is like a fertilizer for your brain cells, supporting their growth and function. When its levels drop, it can adversely affect your brain function, mood, and even increase feelings of anxiety. We certainly don't want that when we're already feeling overwhelmed. If you check any list of foods that fight inflammation, you'll almost always find oily fish like salmon right at the very top. That's because they're absolutely packed with amazing nutrients called omega-3 fatty acids. These healthy fats are incredibly powerful. The Cleveland Clinic highlights that omega-3s have been shown to slow down the production of inflammatory proteins in the body. So, you're not just enjoying a delicious, satisfying meal, you're actively helping to soothe your system and support your brain's health. It's a win-win for both your taste buds and your well-being. 4. Dark chocolate. For sweet cravings, fruit is one of those foods that help with stress. Fruits are chock full of fiber and rich in antioxidants. However, sometimes fruit isn't enough and you want a true dessert. Dark chocolate is a good choice because it has fat, fiber, and polyphenols, which may support healthy brain function, Dr. Jampoulos says. Go ahead and break off a square or two from your favorite bar, one with more than 70% cacao, or whip up whole wheat muffins with dark chocolate pieces for a midday pick-me-up that hits that craving for sweet and carby. 5. Low caffeine drinks. Rather than reach right for munchies, consider a sip instead. Tea is great for stress, as it contains theanine, a calming chemical found in green tea, Dr. Jampoulos says. What's more, tea is warm, which enhances its comfort level, she says. Other options Dr. Jampoulos likes include homemade hot cocoa made with cocoa powder, low-fat or non-dairy milk, and stevia, a chai latte, with chai tea, milk of choice, and stevia. Whipping up these drinks at home is quick and easy, and saves on the excess sugar from buying them at a coffee shop. What's more, it may be beneficial to consume drinks with lower amounts of caffeine compared to coffee, or their decaf versions, as caffeine can exacerbate the effects of stress and anxiety in some people and decrease sleep quality, which can indirectly prime you for a greater stress response, suggests a small June 2017 study in the Journal of Caffeine Research. Making these at home is quick, easy, and helps you avoid all that extra sugar you often find in coffee shop versions. Plus, it's a good idea to choose drinks with lower amounts of caffeine or even decaf versions. Why? Because too much caffeine can sometimes make stress and anxiety worse for some people, and it can also interfere with your sleep. And we all know a good night's sleep is key to handling stress better. So there you have it, 5 wonderful ways to nourish your body and mind when stress comes knocking. Remember, food isn't just fuel. It can be a powerful tool to help you feel better. It's all about making smart, kind choices for yourself. What are your go-to comfort foods that also make you feel good? I'd love to hear your ideas in the comments below. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time.